Hello, I am Mike Jones with the Oracle Applications Users Group. Welcome everyone to this session of Collaborate e-learning. It's Collaborate Cloud, and we're hosting a virtual open house with 3 other speakers. Before we get started, I'd like to go over a couple housekeeping items. You'll be on mute throughout the presentation. If you'd like to ask a question, please type it into the question box in your control panel at any time. Once the presentation is concluded, I will read the questions back so the presenters can respond. We're recording the session and it'll be available to OAUG members later today. I'd like to introduce you to your presenters. The first one's going to be Lisa Schwartz with Oracle. Take it away, Lisa.
Thanks, Mike. This is a great thing you've put together today as part of our open house for Collaborate. We're very excited, as always, to present to the Collaborate community. And today, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Senior Director of Go-to-Market Suite and Industries with Oracle's Cloud Business Group. And you know, we're here today to give you a little teaser about the session. Just for fun, I want you to notice on the bottom of my slide, you'll see it says confidential, Oracle, internal, restricted, highly restricted. That would be a mistake. So ignore that. This is indeed not confidential information, as you'll see on the following slide when we give our safe harbor statement. So without further ado, I'd like to talk a little bit about the session that me and my colleague Yalda Hakim are going to talk about at Collaborate. And it's called Top 5 High Impact Ways Fast-Growing Companies Use ERP Cloud to Get Ahead. So here's the safe harbor statement saying basically, you know, this is functionality remains at the sole discretion of Oracle. And a little bit about what we're going to cover during the session, just to give you a feel for it. There's going to be 5 topics. Oracle Modern Best Practice, Cross-Functional Business Processes. We're going to talk a little bit about our platform, and we're going to talk a little bit about software as a service, and also our cloud marketplace. But first, I'd like to talk and give you a little setup here about some trends that are happening in the industry. You know, we're beginning to see now, during this survey that was conducted recently, that cloud leaders are starting to move their core business functions to the cloud in the areas of compliance, financial accounting, supply chain, procurement, and billing and invoice. And you know, the results of this, it really pays off, moving to the cloud. What we've seen through part of the survey is that now, as people begin to move to the cloud, they're seeing that they can launch new products faster, they can expand into new markets, expand obviously geographically faster, and even launch new businesses. So it's a very good thing to uptake cloud if you're wondering, you know, why you should do that. Upwards of 72% are launching new products. So, you know, but, you know, what would happen if all of your cloud leaders in one company decided to choose differently, like choose differently in their IT cloud solutions? I mean, what would you get? What this slide shows is it really shows silos. Are these farm silos? Well, not really. They're actually data silos. And we asked the question, would you design your business this way? Would you intentionally build silos in your business? And it hardly makes sense, really, to do it in this day and age. Yet it happens a lot, you know, just happens a lot. And we're seeing that, you know, it really makes a lot of sense in your planning to consider a modern, complete cloud suite. And of course, from Oracle. That's what we're here to share with you in the session at Collaborate, is that one complete cloud suite is really great to unify your entire business. And it unifies your business in a way that, again, makes a heck of a lot of sense. In this slide, we show, you know, the common intersections of unifying data within the complete cloud suite, and why you would plan and not necessarily consume the cloud suite all at once, but plan to use it and consume it incrementally, consume the parts that you need as you go, is that you can begin to build these modern best practices across your entire business. Those modern best practices would include finance, labor, sales, and inventory, and also enable within that best practice of those cloud suites mobile, analytics, social, Internet of Things, and big data. So you'll begin to see how Oracle's incorporating all of this within this scheme of our designed cloud applications. So we want to talk about, well, who's using ERP Cloud these days? We have over 1,600 companies that believe a complete unified cloud suite will help their entire business and that it just makes sense in the long run. So I really want to wrap it up now and just tell you I look forward to seeing you guys in Vegas. It's a very fun town, and I'd like to share more with you about how the unified ERP Cloud Suite can really make a definitive impact in your company. Our session will be Monday at 10:30, that's April 11th, in Mandalay Bay Surf A. The session ID is 10083. This is Lisa Schwartz. I look forward to seeing you in Vegas. And Mike, I'll kick it back over to you.
All right, well, thank you very much, Lisa. Now we're going to jump over to Komel. Komel, go ahead and take it away. I switched over the presentation, and there we go.
All right, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. This, again, as Lisa said, the teaser for our presentation that we will be doing on the 13th of April. Lisa, it's your presentation sort of became my foundation because I'm going to talk about actual case study of how we took a client from JDE world to actually latest cloud application, including actually we also used platform as a service for their integration piece. So they were actually falling into silos, but Oracle Cloud ERP as well as Oracle's platform as a service came in really handy for their entire solution. So it's the presentation will be for platform as a service and the case study that that is a successful case study to begin with, and the client is very pleased with the entire ERP solution as well as the solution that was provided to them on Oracle's platform as a service, including database as a service and Java Cloud Service and whole 9 yards. So this is basically the agenda that I will be presenting on the 13th. Just a little bit of introduction about myself. I'm not going to go into that too much here. So for the audience here, what is Oracle Platform as a Service? You know, when we were doing this implementation, there was a situation where the client said, I don't have servers sitting around for you to create an integration platform between their legacy system and Oracle Cloud. And we actually involved Oracle to find out what was the best solution so that they continue to grow and not ever have to worry about scaling their platforms. And platform as a service from Oracle came in really handy at that time, and Oracle was instrumental in getting the client actually provisioned in less than 48 hours. And we were, during that implementation, we used to laugh that if we had to buy a server and actually provision a server in-house, the client would have taken at least 6 weeks for that to happen because of the procurement process they had. With going on platform as a service, we had logins given to us by Oracle in less than 48 hours. So that was an eye-opener for us as a team as well, to get something so quickly from Oracle, and the entire Java platform was ready for us to start developing on. So if you think of integration, you think of collaboration, you think of mobile applications, you think of analytics, application development, platform as a service, basically becomes your platform in the cloud, where you will never have to ever worry about patching. You will never have to ever worry about scaling your system with new applications being built. So this was a great great opportunity for us to use this system as a platform for developing this integration for the client. During my session, I will actually go into more detail of what we did in doing the integration. But when you look at platform as a service from Oracle, you get all of these I call them jewels. You get everything on that platform that you or your developers need to create an application, whether it is mobile, whether it is integration application or a Java application. So you can consider that as a complete suite of industry standards, and with the satisfaction that the patching will happen. You will not have to ever worry about the system being outdated. Never will have to worry about, oh, now we need more licenses. All you need to tell Oracle is, can we get another user added on this platform? And you can use that as your conduit between your on-prem applications and ERP cloud or other cloud applications even. If you want to connect Salesforce with Oracle Fusion Cloud, you can use Oracle PaaS. Why invest in the hardware in this day and age? So this is kind of a talk I will be giving and talking about how we actually got from nothing for the client and to a point where this integration is working day in, day out, and all the clients see is notifications coming to them after all the data ultimately migrates to Oracle Fusion Cloud on a daily basis, actually hourly basis. So I'm looking forward to all of you join us on our with me on the 13th. It's at 4 o'clock in Surf A. And in fact, the client is going to be with me to present this. So you can actually talk to the client and get your questions answered as to how they did it. So with this, I am actually going to give it back to you, Mike.
All right. Well, thank you very much.